What's going on, everybody? Kennybomb is in the building, and the day before his release, the Ghostface has been exposed for the whole world to see. They showed us a whole lot today, but they did leave out some pretty good stuff, like the tower ending. That is something I want to get in there and check out myself, and I'm still curious to know if we do the fatal blow on the other Ghostface killers, do they show us Kira and Cobra's faces, or does it always switch back to our main Ghostface? That's going to be interesting to find out as well, but this first thing I want to talk about is going to be pretty rough because they announced the Towers of Time ladder here. So the Towers of Time are no longer safe. Earn brand new rewards, including the Ghostface announcer when the Towers of Time refresh tomorrow. So for these rewards, let's start at the bottom. Of course, we get 2,500 seasonal credits. I didn't realize how valuable those were until I went through and bought everything from last season, and I was only able to get like 3 brutalities. So I'll take as many of those as they want to give me. We'll get Ashra gear at 50%. 33% we'll get Scorpion gear. We'll get a Kenshi palette at 20%. We get a Reiko palette at 10%. But the top 5% will get the Ghostface announcer voice. Listen, we've been able to get to the top 5 by getting around 1,000 or just under 1,000. This next round, I think, is going to be a lot higher than that because there are going to be a lot of people who want to get that Ghostface announcer voice. And in order to do that, you're going to have to grind. And I think a lot more people will get in there and actually play in Towers of Time this time because they're going to want that Ghostface, which means we're probably going to need about 2,000 points to get to the top 5%. It's going to be rough this time, y'all, and especially when you got other people out here cheating. We're going to have to figure something out. I don't know. Maybe I join the cheaters this time. We'll see. We'll see. All right, the next thing we found out was, this was posted on the Mortal Kombat X account. As we prepare for Ghostface arrival in the realms, Mortal Kombat 1 will be undergoing maintenance starting at November 19th at 6 o'clock a.m. Pacific time, 8 o'clock Central Time. Stay tuned for patch notes and further info. Now, we don't know everything that's going to be added or changed this season in Mortal Kombat 1, so those patch notes are going to be pretty interesting. Pretty interesting to see. I wonder if there's a lot they left out and didn't tell us, or is it just going to be pretty much what they told us in that combat cast? So I'll be interested to see what those patch notes tell us. Now, when they drop these updates for Xbox players, it's usually not done until around 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So I'm not sure when we're actually going to be able to get in there and play. I think last time they did this, we had to wait until the whole game re-downloaded again. It was like 200 gigabytes. So it took a long time. And I got fast internet, and it still took long for me. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll jump in on PlayStation now that my WBIDs have been fixed and I got everything linked together. So I don't know. We'll see how that works. The next thing we have here is a look at Molina's new skin. And Molina was the perfect one to showcase here because Katana's looks good. But Molina's model overall, my goodness. This is definitely the best. Oh my goodness, Molina, let's go ahead and turn that back around real quick. We got to do that spin again. Whew! This is the best these Mortal Kombat 2 skins have ever looked, 100%. If anybody can doubt that, show me another time we got this skin that they look any better than this. And that purple even looks really good too. Excited to see how Molina's or Katana's and Tanya's looks in full. Hopefully, you know what? They fixed Ermax in the last half right before we got him. Hopefully they throw that mask on Tanya because they did throw it on Scarlet. I mean, the last time we got it for her. So hopefully we get it for her. Now, I saw the Mortal Kombat dad post this. Big shouts out to my boy. This is a few of the character intros, and these, I think Ghostface might have some of the most interesting character intros out of anybody because they can just be anything, and they have just been anything, and they've been really good. So let's go ahead and look at a few of those.
For everybody if I had a nickel for everybody I've killed.
More blood has stained my blade than yours.
That's a pretty intense battle there. They're arguing over who's killed the most people. That's pretty gangster.
What is it you want?
To see what your insides look like.
Ghostface gotta relax, cause it's kind of crazy. We're gonna have to cancel Christmas on my boy.
I've dissected reptiles before. On behalf of them, I shall return the favor.
So good. So good. The way he's interacting with these characters, everyone has been a hit so far.
What's your favorite scary movie? Stab. What else?
I just like the way he says that. Stab. What else?
This'll end when I harvest your heart.
Sorry, my friend. I have none.
Now, I knew what Shang Tsung was going to say right there before he even said it, so that is perfect for his character. Is that the last one we got? All right, so that's the last one. Now, they released a whole lot more. I saw there was one with Homelander, but I'm not going to look at those other ones because, again, too spoilery. I want to wait and see them myself. All right, so now when Ghostface was announced, I thought they were going to kind of just put like a black figure under the mask where we couldn't actually see who it was, but they're showing us exactly who it is. And a lot of you guys were right. They just don't want Shaggy in Mortal Kombat 1 for no reason. Because we got Billy instead. Now this, to me, is very impressive, y'all, because they could have put just a random person under here or just like a shadow figure, but again, they actually got the guy. I don't know if it's the same guy from the movie, but you could tell who he's portraying. So, I mean, I love to see that as well. All right, so this was posted by Ice Cream FGC, who cleaned the fatality up for YouTube. We'll see if it works, because they still cancel Christmas on me regardless, but Dynasty said this worked for him, so we'll see if I can get it to work for me this time. So we see Animality. He turns into a vulture, attacks Johnny, rips his chest open, pulls his head through his chest.
Ghostface weak.
So we'll see if that works for me. I don't know, y'all. I might have to cut that out. All right, and the last thing I want to look at today, this also comes from Ice Cream FGC, and it gives us a look at his walkaway taunts.
Don't you watch scary movies?
Don't you watch scary movies? And he kind of runs away like a coward. I think that's funny. I don't know if it's supposed to be cowardice or creepy.
Are you watching?
Are you watching?
Hey, we're not finished yet.
We're not finished yet.
Don't hang up on me again.
You got the head tilt. Don't hang up on me again.
Do you wanna die?
Round 2.
I think they showed his character great, just like with all of his sayings he's throwing in there. Perfect horror villain. And that's all I'm going to take a look at today, y'all. It was a lot dropped here with Kenny Unruly, and I think Super's dropping the stuff as well. So, I mean, I'm trying to stay away from a lot of it just because, again, too spoilery. But, I mean, good stuff. If you want to jump in there, you can't wait to see it, and you don't mind spoilers, then make sure you go check those guys out. I think Kenny has like a full play of the arcade ladder, and Super's got a whole lot of stuff going on. So if you want to see more Ghostface footage, make sure you go check those guys out. But big shouts out to Unruly, Super, the Mortal Kombat Dad, Ice Cream FGC, and everybody else who provided footage that was used on this video today. Bomb Squad, let's get to that.